I'm Dorota, and I'm a designer of social impact. In 1994, I moved from Warsaw, Poland, to Lisse in the Netherlands, from a big city to a small village. On the first day of school, I felt disoriented. I couldn't speak Dutch at all. I felt like the other. The children around me thought that I was a boy, and I couldn't make them clear that I was a girl. But at that moment, I did experience that I could communicate without words, by gestures and body language. My physical presence was my way to connect with them, and of course also my sensitivity. When I came to The Hague to study the field of justice, I noticed a strong dynamic of othering. Othering in the system, that means you're either suspect or victim. You are separated from each other, and you can't connect with each other by the system. And I asked myself what kind of tool I could design to make this dialogue possible between these juxtapositions in the system. And I made court dance. I invited dancers into the space of courtroom. I wanted to explore the dynamics in the courtroom because there I felt the separation strongly. And I wanted to make it visual. And dance is a perfect way to do that. It's visual, you can express your feelings, and you have sensory knowledge afterwards. So I asked them to move around in this space. And I asked them with which role they feel connected with. Victim, suspect, or justice, or perhaps victim's support. And at that moment, the dancers stop thinking, feeling, and moving as themselves, but they really become the assigned role. They start to move in their role. And they dance in two phases. Phase one is to move within the system, how they think they should move. And the second phase is totally freedom. It's to move like they think and like they would like to move. While I was seeing this dance in the real courtroom, I thought it was striking to see what kind of insights the dancers got. I could talk with them, and they knew already so much only by embodying those roles in that specific space. And that is why I made a documentary about this, to share this process and to share this method. During a conference about innovating law, I showed this movie, and a criminal lawyer came to me and she said that she could even imagine to use this method to understand juridical cases even better. Court dance is all improvised. It happens in the moment, in relation to the dancers themselves, and in relation to the space. This afternoon, I invited the dancers again. I asked them what roles they would like to represent in this specific space. Anna will represent today the victim. Hannah will represent the suspect. Elena is justice. And Merle is victim's support. Today they will move, again, in this new context, gaining new knowledge about the dynamics in justice. I invite you to open your heart, open your mind, and open your will.
you.